YouTube is a really really powerful platform, in many different regards. So I mean, everybody's familiar with the positive aspects. Certainly, like anybody can post a video, and you can send that to potentially millions of people around the world. And yeah, there's very little cost to doing so. YouTube just takes care of all of it, and it's pretty seamless, and you have access to so much different content. You've called it an infinity pool, which I think is a very apt description. Did you come up with that, or where did you get that?
No, no. Where the heck did I hear infinity pool? It's definitely not my term. It's definitely something that's a legitimate term. I forget exactly where I saw it, but what an infinity pool actually is just a place, mostly on the internet, of course, where there's just unlimited content. Like an entire lifespan, you could not, if you watch YouTube 24/7, you could not possibly watch all the content, even uploaded in one day. So an infinity pool is something that there's just basically unlimited supply of, but also something that's sort of maybe not entirely beneficial, like such as YouTube. You could spend your entire life watching cat videos, and you wouldn't be any better for it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's really the thing with it is, you can use YouTube in a very kind of like pointless, unhealthy way where you're not being productive whatsoever. But you can also use it, to watch educational videos, lectures, how-to videos, et cetera, et cetera. So the positives and the negative parts of it aren't necessarily clear. It kind of depends on the user. But like obviously you can use it in good ways, and obviously you can use it in bad ways. But yeah, I mean the infinity pool aspect of it is pretty insane. Like especially with the algorithms, because once you start watching a certain video, you kind of just like get recommended other videos that are similar to it, and then it's just like you just like fall down the rabbit hole of like whatever topic you're researching or watching videos about.
Well, absolutely. And I'm not exactly sure how the algorithm works, but when I first started using YouTube more regularly, which wasn't actually until the last few years, I started subscribing to channels, and I thought it'd be great because I'm like, oh, every channel I subscribe to, like the videos just pop up on the front page, and instead of me having to search for stuff, I can just kind of click stuff unless there's nothing I really want to watch. But then, of course, like that all kind of plays into the algorithm, and you're sort of just led down this rabbit hole of videos that may or may not be in your subscribed channels or like it. And it's really easy to burn, an hour and a half on YouTube, maybe even longer for some people. I can see people sitting there for 2 hours in a night. You start off eating dinner, watching one video, then 80 minutes later, you're like, wow, why am I watching a video about like how jets were made? Or why am I watching a video about, like, well, whatever the heck your topic is you're interested in. So it's definitely an infinity pool, and it's definitely, YouTube's definitely largely run by algorithms that are quite complex and I think a bit hard to understand, especially for the common user.